Welcome back to my channel where we don't keep it cute, we keep it real over here. I am 2 episodes behind on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, so this is me catching up, and I am giving you guys now episode 6 of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. It's pretty much going to be quick because it really wasn't that interesting. Not really to my notes. I don't really have a lot of notes, so you should be able to fly through this really fast, really quickly. Alrighty. So it's Sundance week. Lisa is in charge, or so she thinks she's in charge, because Whitney is hosting her husband. Well, not hosting, but she's throwing her husband his birthday party, and it's always so extravagant, it's always so over the top. And the person that is hosting the party this year, apparently, according to Heather, is the actual queen of, the Sundance, and she's the one who's hosting all the real parties. So it's kind of like a little bit of shade to Lisa, but I'm here for it because she kind of gets on my nerves. So I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Mary at the party, she was there. Mary was there, and she looked like a goth Native American, and I don't understand it. I mean, we already know her fashion choices really don't make any sense, so we're just gonna move on from that, because she's giving what she always gives. It's tacky. All right. She's also kind of standoffish and on her own and by herself, because Heather, Mary, and Jen, and like a few other people were there, but all her friends were there. And Jen was all around her friends. So Mary was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this bitch make me feel awkward standing over there by myself, because they'd shown her like dancing by herself, looking weird by herself and everything. So she finally decides to come up to Mary, to the group of girls, and she pulls Jen off to the sides, and she basically apologized. She's like, you know what? I know there's some bad blood between us. I apologize for cutting you off. I apologize for my part, what I played and all of it, which I thought was mature. So you know what? I thought these girls could move on because I thought y'all was friends. But then Jen gonna have the audacity to lie and say that, yeah, well, I don't have anything to apologize for because I didn't say you were a grandpa fucker. Yes, you did. I remember it. I did a video on it. We talked about it. You did say that he was a grandpa fucker. So I don't understand why you would lie about it. But then she said in her confessional, she was like, oh, I was drunk, so I don't really remember what I said. Girl, I guess, but I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I don't think that you were really drunk. I personally think that, I don't think you were drunk. I mean, I think you were drunk, but I don't think that you were, I think that you were drunk, but I don't think that you were that drunk that you don't remember what you said. You just don't want to apologize to Jen because you're not really sorry, Heifer. You're not really sorry. And I would rather you say that I'm not really sorry about what I said, so you can keep your apology. We can just be cordial and we don't got to be cool like that, versus you trying to make Jen look crazy. Because no, I'm not here. Mary may be a little off, a little different, but y'all not going to try and make that girl look crazy and make it seem like, I'm not here for y'all trying to make black women look crazy, especially in Utah. I'm not here for it. So stop it, Jen. Stop it. So then we're also talking about the fact that Sundance week, it's a big week for Meredith. It's a big week for Lisa. It's a big week for Jen as well, because she's also throwing a party too for her nephew. But I believe they talk about that like next week. So, oh no, I lied. Haha, they did. Because you see, when you watch 2 episodes like back to back, like the stuff kind of just melds together. So I might have a little bit of that going on. But y'all love me and y'all gonna stick through it anyway. So let's go. So, as I said, Meredith is a big week for Meredith. It's a big week for Jen. It's a big week for Lisa. It's a big week for Meredith and her son Brooks. I love Brooks, by the way. I just do. And I really think we got to see nice. I didn't like, we're gonna talk about it, but I didn't like how a certain someone did my baby Brooks this week. And I don't blame Meredith, but y'all know who I'm finished to blame, so we gonna talk about it. So Meredith's supposed to be in the park in this show, and I think it's like called the Park Brothers or the Park something. I didn't write down the name. I probably should have. But the point is, they're at a big fashion show. Meredith there is going to be walking in it. They ask Brooks to, hey, whatever it is, yeah, you stop. You stop. Do not. No, we're not coming in here with me. We're not We're not coming in here with me. Hey, alrighty. Yay. Okay, we're going to go out there now. Please stay off of the mirror. Zoe, please stay off the mirror. Thank you. So it's a big week. As I said, Meredith's in the fashion show, and she's not auditioning, but showing her jewelry line. Brooks is showing off his tracksuit fashion line, and they're walking in the show. They ask Whitney to walk because one of the designers who's throwing the show, she likes Whitney, so she wants Whitney to walk in the show, and it's really nice and great and everything. But apparently Brooks's father is not coming. And see, I didn't like this. I didn't like this for the simple fact that I feel like the way Meredith was taking it all, she was like, I'm feeling like I didn't want him to like not be there, but I feel like it's my fault. And I'm just gonna say this right now: it is never your fault for why a man does not show up for his kids. Cause unless you are literally hiding them kids from him, ain't no excuse. Cause they all got social media, don't they? They all got phones, don't they? So he can get in contact with them, talk to them at any given time. So it is never your responsibility or your fault to make a man be a father to his kids. Okay? And I understand that you and him are separated and you're going through some issues and y'all don't want to be together, may not stay together, this, that, and the third. But he knew about that damn show because Sundance is every week. Every week. He knew about that damn show. So, I mean, not every week, but it's every year. He knew about Brooks. I know he knew about Brooks being in that damn show. And so the fact that he's not coming and not showing up is a real sore spot for me because y'all men need to show up for their kids, period. I don't care what the hell you got going on with their damn mama, but you need to be there for your children, period. We also see that Lisa is, running around here, playing these little hosting parties. I don't know for what, I guess for different screenings. I don't know who she really works for that she gets to do all of this, but it was unentertaining to me, except the fact we got to see her ignore her kids. Kids tried to call her during the week, they just wanted to hear from the girl to see like, hey, is you alive? Can we call you? And she just went, nope, no, you can't. I'm not alive. Decline the call. So she's too busy to talk to her kids, but earlier in the episode when Mary called her on the phone, she was eager to pick up that phone. Not saying that she stayed on the call long, but I'm just saying, why you denying your kids' phone call, but you picking up your girlfriend's phone calls? I just don't understand it. Maybe your priorities need to get it together. Maybe it should be Sundance, your kids, and then your businesses, not, Sundance, Meredith, and then your kids. No, your business, then your kids. You see what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Lisa. So also Whitney, I remember that Whitney and Heather do go out and everything, and they're drinking and stuff like that, and that's when Heather explains that like the Mormon community pretty much runs everything in Utah. They even control how the liquor is distributed. Like Heather was explaining all these rules. You can't drink before 7, can't drink before sundown. I'm just being dramatic, but like I know some of the rules there were just like, I remember her saying that you can't have more than 2 drinks on a table. If you do have a drink, you have to sit and do a seance over it to get away all the bad spirits. I really don't know. Point is, there's a lot of rules and tribulations you got to go through to drink in damn Utah, and you can only. They mix it with water, because they don't want it that. Stop! I'm not playing. So, yes, they go out to drinks, and Heather and Whitney are talking, and Heather, as we already know, is just unhappy. She's over here having this midlife crisis, trying to decide whether or not she's going to stay Mormon, or she's not going to be Mormon, and if she don't stay Mormon, then that means she's not really a good Mormon person, and the back and forth, yes, Mormonism, no Mormonism, I don't know, yes, I want to get some dick, no, I don't want to get some dick, yes, I want to be single, no, I don't want to be single. Yes, I want to drink. No, I don't want to drink. Yes, I want to go to church. No, I don't want to go to church. I don't really know. She just be doing a lot of back and forth. And I just be like, girl, please make the choice to not be Mormon. Make the choice. Because it already sounds like that's what you want to do. And it's constant that we do every scene where you going back and forth whether or not you want to stay a Mormon. Like you said, it's not really working out for you, because when you be dating any of these Mormons, they don't really want you because they see you as used goods. Because Mormonism is for the patriarchy. It's misogynistic. It's not for you, boo. It's not for you. Take your 3 babies and go and be a Christian. Because at least with Christianity, you could drink. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Whitney tells her, you know what, you need to just, I'm happy in my marriage, girl. Yes, it was messed up how we got together, but I'm happy. I'm living my best life. Got my 2 kids with the man I love. You can find the same thing. Heather's like, no, I can't. I cannot find the same thing because no one wants me. Because I am a used, divorced Mormon woman. And as Whitney says, I love you, bitch. But you need to stop with the excuses. And you need to go out there and you need to get you some dick. You need to go out there and get you some dick. And I'm 100% for that. You need to go out there and get you some dick, bitch. Shit. I'm tired of you. And it's back and forth. Back and forth. Yes, no, Mormonism. Yes, no, Mormonism. Just, girl, if you do not go and find you a fine man to slide up under or to slide on and ride him till the cows come home, and then get up and step into your new womanness, step into your non-Mormonness, because I feel like you're better than this, bitch. You's a millionaire because you got your little beauty bar. You got things working for you, girl. You got things working for you. All right. Hell, sick of this. Get it together, Heather, because I like you, but you're doing a lot here. Get it together, girl. So, Jen, we moved to Jen and her hosting her nephew's viewing party for his documentary for some little rap group that I ain't never heard of before. But congratulations to you, Jen. All right. So the party is at Jen's the party is at Jen's house. And Heather comes and all the women come, and she's talking to some other women who were, I guess they know Jen and the ladies know them. I don't remember their names, but the point is they all talking. And they're like talking to Heather about her new single, Life, this, that, and the third. And Heather's like, I just don't really know. Again, the back and forth. Will they, won't they? They don't want me. And then, like they said, if you don't use this party as Tinder and swipe right, because it's left if you want them, right? Or it's right. Point is, you swipe yes. Y'all know which direction. I don't remember because it's been a minute. I might have to hop back on there eventually. But right now, I'm single. I don't want nobody. But anyway, if you don't swipe yes to these men at this party, these niggas at this here party, and go and slide in one of them. And of course, I already told you, I already knew. I was like, watch it be a black dude that, she goes with because, the way she said that in her first confessional of the season when she was talking about, can't like black dudes, all the things I love. You really mad your kids is not biracial. You really mad you couldn't find you a black Mormon and you stuck with him. That's what you really mad at, girl. I see you. While you was at that Mormon college and everything and you was hanging out with them little Mormon friends of yours, you seen them black dudes and you was like, but I want that. Mormonism doesn't offer me that. Mormonism is plain Jane and, mayo. I want cayenne pepper. So that's what you really mad at. So I already know, girl, you about to go out here and sow your little royal black oats. That's what you about to go do. Go through all the fine black men that you could, or the ones that you consider fine, because Curtis was all right. But that's what I lead into next. She meets Curtis at the party. They talk and everything. And I thought that Curtis was really kind of just, I didn't really think Curtis was giving her that much attention, but I guess he was. See how long it's been since I've been in the dating world, because I couldn't pick up on the fact that he was interested. They leave together because he says he needs to go out to his car and get something, or get some equipment, or get something. Point is, Heather's like, I know what that means. All right, girls, I'll see y'all later. I'm about to go get this dick. And I'm like, I'm proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you because you needed it. Maybe this dick will help you break out the Mormonism shell, girl, because I'm tired of it. You're not like Lisa, who wear it like a badge. She loved being Mormon. She Team Mormon right here. You be taking yours off and putting it back on. Taking yours off, putting it back on. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it. So, no, I want better for you. Heather. So then we see Meredith and Brooks getting ready for the fashion show. Brooks is running late. His mama's talking about you don't need to be running late. This is your first fashion show. Well, it don't look like you no more ready either, Meredith. And then apparently their house decides to be weird because then the toilet starts overflowing, the fire alarm going off, so that makes them extra late. They arrive 45 minutes late. Whitney is the one who arrives on time. And Brooks happens. That's when, again, we talk about the fact that his father is not going to be at his fashion show. And as I said, I'm mad that Meredith's the one over here taking the brunt of the blame. Like, you said that you needed space. You didn't tell him to go all the way back to Ohio. That was entirely his decision. You said, I need you just out this house. But it didn't mean you couldn't go to the damn, what is it? One of them, to the Motel 6 or the Holiday Inn and get you a room. Or better yet, you could have got your little apartment and stuff since you got all this money. You know what I mean? And you could have got a hotel room and stayed there in Utah and tried to work on your marriage. Or at least been around or at least made it a point to be there for your son's fashion show. Instead, you want to use the excuse that your marriage is going through a rough patch to skirt your responsibilities as a father. So what was you going to do if that was his graduation? Say that I can't come to your graduation because your mother's going to be there and we're mad at each other right now? Like, that's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. And it's pathetic. I see why marriages want to separate from your dumb ass. Because who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that? But that's how the episode ends, y'all. So, we going to talk about it some more. Thank y'all for watching this episode. Please, please, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much. Remember to keep it real. Don't keep it cute.